ran a little bit low. He has to duck behind the pillar. Now they're going to start pushing forward here. Back Fiction getting aggressive. He gets a kill onto Late Young, actually. Good start for LA as they push the Hunters off the point.
Chengdu coming in. That was just a really good Discord orb.
Coming right back to the point. Featuring getting close to the Shadow, but Fact Fiction's got it first, and that's a 4-man Shatter from Fact Fiction. Gets 2 with the charge right after that. I think he was tired of having that low team fight win rate percentage.
His stats are blowing up.
100% so far today.
Well, Chengdu's gonna have 6 though, so this is Chengdu's advantage.
You gotta take it now. If you don't take it now, you're in big trouble in space. Trying to put a self-destruct on the team. Luckily, the sound barrier there in time. Late Young gets a kill onto Agilities. Now the sound barrier comes in from Valiant. They're dedicating even to a 5v6. I don't know about that, but Gary goes down. So maybe with KSF's damage on the Zarya, they got a chance. And oh boy, if you're Hunters, you blow a 6 ultimate fight. That is concerning, Monty. That's how I would describe it.
I would be very concerned about that.
They are in overtime right now. Can they finish the fight though? Chengdu not letting up just yet.
Trying to get back on the point right now, but Kareem is going to end that one.
Yeah, Kyo's down. He got back, got the kill. Nice Shatter now sets up the kill on Late Young, and they lose Kareem again. But objective secured. LA gets the points on the board first. Things off, and makes you wonder what we're going to see in map 2 if this continues the way it was. Let's check out that Fact Fiction Earth Shatter again.
Gets Late Young. I mean, there's no defense right there.
Yep.
Tank positioning, super questionable.
Gets the shield up in time to block the self-destruct as well. I mean, scariest thing there, Chengdu nearly takes the point right away, but Costa finishes off Late Young. I do not know how you get that separated as a Zarya. That is rough, man. And that's going to be the Hunters just kind of collapsing again.
What I don't understand, though, is Chengdu Hunters are on the point. Therefore, Valiant must engage them. But Chengdu is wandering into this choke point, off the objective.
Yeah, here you go. Oh, but he's gonna get taken out right now. KSF gets the final blow, and that follow-up Shatter. No shield means no life at all for Chengdu, and 40% now, and a nasty stagger coming in onto Elsa. Back to World Cup Fact Fiction. Oh, Lei Young gets his grab eaten by Space. Space is so ready for that. Now the grab comes in from the Valiant. Counter Shatter for Jichiren doesn't really hit anybody. It's the sound barrier for Valiant. Custa trying to keep everybody up again.
The Valiant are gonna have to fall back though.
Okay, yeah. All right, gonna be the rallies now, and Lei Young dies again. They have really been good at taking him down early in a lot of these fights. Hard to say how much of that is Valiant. Oh, that's a nice charge on the queue. And how much of it is just Hunters looking a little bit scattered. I mean,
the positioning for the Hunters has been horrific.
Yeah, they're making it easy for him, that's for sure. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary.
He couldn't make it in time. He had to go for the touch.
He had to try. Yeah, that's right. That's a 2-0 win on Oasis for the LA Valiant. 34-4 is the final kill count there. That is how you want to start it. Agilities on the Hanzo, getting that one out. And Young Long getting taken out by Agilities as well. But better than just killing that turret. Jinwoo does get KSF, but he gets grabbed. What a grab by Kareev. Not bad at all, and now aiming in a lot of trouble. You do not want that Roadhog firing point blank into an Orisa. Yveltal hooked again, nearly done Space there to finish him off. This is gonna be a fast point A.
I love that swap by the Valiant.
KSF only at 80%, but he shouldn't get it pretty quickly. They've got the rally to keep poking. Kareev with a nice finishing blow onto Amon. To keep this fight going here, Jinwoo walking in, rally down. There goes Young Xiaolong as well. Grab going to work, and Valiant crushing this one as well. The sound barrier comes in, but it's only a delaying tactic to try to give the respawns a chance to come back for the Hunters, and it may not be in time.
We'll see.
One tick already.
They've got 5 players out right now. They only need 1 more for Chengdu.
Yep, that's right, but Fact Fiction, all he needs is a good Shatter. Doesn't find it there. The shield's in place. Kareev does the Transcendence. Agilities kept alive by the bubble and the healing there, and now the grab comes in. They've got the sound barrier though. Space, nobody. Oh, Elsa got custom with the self-destructed. Yeah, it is going to be a hold for the Hunters for the moment here. 84% though. Not a bad start for Valiant on B. Here we go, Valiant coming in again. They're going to use the grab right away along with the rally. Damage onto Jinwoo. Everybody falling for Hunters. That was crazy. It's almost like they weren't ready for the grab. Elsa with the quick swap over to Sombra, but I don't know what that's going to get you, man. They're going to just take it. Wow, and the Valiant totally rocking their attack here on Horizon Lunar Colony. Young Long on the Sombra as well. Good for that early EMP.
Creep it on, just gotta put some pressure onto the point.
Yeah.
Typical composition that we see if you're running a flanker like Sombra.
Yep.
You gotta try and isolate Kareem. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, it was a nice try. One rocket away from death before he grenaded himself, but never mind. One rocket is all it takes. Chengdu finishing him right there. KSF does get the kill onto Amon. And space. Why not? Yeah, Bunny Blaster does it sometimes, you know. Good
Pull
enough.
off the Bunny Blaster, and yes,
Yeah.
this is the time for retreat here for the Chengdu Hunters. Yeah, doing a good job so far.
All right, there's the EMP. Gets 4 of them. Barrage comes in. KSF taken out by the Grave from Keel. Chengdu gets agilities with that barrage. It's a 6v4. Hunters, this is what they wanted. They didn't get a ton of kills out of it, but they got enough that they should be able to transition into a point A take. Back Fiction down. Tried to get the charge kill onto Amon, but wasn't quite able to do it. Hunters looking pretty good.
It was a valiant attempt by Space. He did not get EMP'd, so he tried to Matrix. He actually Matrixed most of that barrage.
Yeah. That said, you gotta make sure you don't lose anybody on the way out. Oh, Chengdu! Solo Young Long coming up with the kill on Kareem, actually. And now the EMP
over pursuit.
That's right. They would have been too aggressive. Space barely gets back into his mech in time. But the Hunters, oh, they lose Chengdu. But I would have said they had an opportunity here. Maybe they still do, although now with Elsa out of the mech, I think that's going to be about it. Dangerous moment for the Valiant.
Now that kept Keel on the Ana.
Right.
So there's not a good answer to the Graviton.
Ooh, the grab used. Young Longo fighting it out. He gets a kill on the Kareem again. And now the EMP onto the remaining members of the Valiant. And Valiant again, I don't know, maybe taking a fight. I think they maybe didn't need to take there.
I would love to know how that worked, because without a Diva and without a Zen, that grab should be just incredibly destructive to the side of Chengdu.
I think so. Jinmu taking a nap. Oh, in fact, Fiction comes in with the charge. Jinmu not able to get up after that sleep dart. Elsa throws in his own grab now. We'll see if Valiant can weather the storm. I'm amazed that the Hunters haven't taken more. They get hit with a big bio grenade now. The Beltall taken out by Kareem. Kareem has been bailing out the Valiant so hard.
You look at them playing right now, switching over to that Ana, taking advantage of the lack of Diva. These are all really good signs.
Oh, EMP though comes in, a few members, and then the Earth Shatter as well. And that's going to lead to the kills on the people that were dropped down. Nice sleep dart. Ooh, that pin actually feels like it swapped people there. Oh no! The Earth Shatter for Fact Fiction. Tried to make something happen, but he got stunned out of it, killed out of it. That's going to be round 2 done now. The Hunters able to get those 2 points. The slam comes in from Amon. Maybe Jinmu's barrage can make the difference here. They've got one tick already. He's going in. He's trying for it. He gets back Fiction and KSF. Jinmu delivering his team this point against the quad tank of the Valiant.
If there's one thing the Chengdu Hunters are great at, Doa, it is EMP barrage combo, setting him up for 2 team fight wins on point A on Horizon.
So Valiant clinging to life here on point B. Hunters on the verge of taking 4. Jin with the kill into Fact Fiction. Another self-destruct comes in, and that might be about it. Young Long, just maybe another kill.
Nano boosted to another EMP, Doa.
Yep, that's right. Helped out. He's going to use it right away. Cuss it down. There goes Kareem as well. Trying to live as long as he can, and long enough for Fact Fiction to come back. Valiant, you know, I mean, they're making, dare I say, a valiant effort, but it's not enough. Chengdu Hunters take a little and get a lot. Or it's not used. Fact Fiction just walks forward. There we go. Gets a good amount of damage in there. Fast coalescence from Kareem. That's another part of this, is you have everyone grouped up and you just hit him with the coalescence while your team runs in. Lots of healing, lots of damage. Elsa demeched already. Valiant looking like they've got a pretty good firm hold over A, unless this tire makes a big difference. Jinmu sending in the tire, going after Custody, gets him. Don't know if the Lucio kill was really worth it. Might have been looking for a bit more, as Valiant so close to finishing off A right now. Beltall, you can't do it on your own, buddy.
He died as soon as he popped Valkyrie.
They're not even going to get to fight a 6v6 at the beginning of point B now.
Oh no.
Yeah, rally from agilities right away. Extra armor for the Valiant. KSF 100% charge. He's doing tons of damage. Amon runs for his life before they send Elsa back in to just delay. 1 tick taken already. KSF holding onto that grab as long as he possibly can. Amon down. And they're going to pop Elsa out of the mech right away. This tank line collapsing. And man, Valiant, this is how you snowball. You get those exit kills. And I think Hunters did not get out while the getting was good on point A. And they paid for it. blazingly fast attack by the Valiant. Just a standard 3-3 with the Reinhardt from Valiant. As they walk up the stairs, they're gonna go right into Amon. Amon not prepared! They were not ready for the aggression. And you know what? That'd be about the time I'd be typing GG if I was on the Chengdu Hunters.
You can't hold that position when you don't have a diva because they'll matrix up the stairs and just body you.
Yep, that's right. I mean, they popped space out of the mech, but that's gonna be basically it. Yep, there's Yveltal down. That's a 2-0 lead for the LA Valiant in this match.
If you have the Sombra, you have to play the flank and harass. You can't let them get on that staircase. You can't defend there because you don't have matrix.
Yep, there you go. Wow, quicker than you can blink almost. Valiant take it. 2-0 lead for them. Oh, KSF, what are you doing there? Oh, nice hook from Agilities. KSF goes down anyway, but maybe the Roadhog can bail them out. We will see. I mean, Roadhog is usually pretty good against CPS unless you get the Tracer in there. Then he just becomes a pulse bomb battery. But here comes a barrage from Jinmu, but Agilities finishes him off. And the Valiant will continue to hold.
I like how they've been mixing it up too. You know, you have Kareev on the Roadhog sometimes, Agilities on the Roadhog.
Into this fight here. Valiant just backing away. They're biding their time, and they're going to go back in with the Coalescence here. They've got the sound barrier as well. Oh, they catch Yang Xiaolong with the self-destruct. Space with a pretty good one there. Reds comes through. Sombra brought back again.
EMP coming through for KSF.
Oh no! He couldn't, he had the animation going, but he couldn't really get it into his mouth or into his mask, I guess, to get the damage reduction.
Tragic.
That is, but Chengdu Hunters, not so tragic for them. They are going to take point A. Feel the Agility's in a little bit of trouble here. Custa the one who dies to the mines, though. I think a lot of Lucio's getting caught bad. Jinmu, ooh, they kept him alive for a lot longer than I thought they were going to. Kareev had the Coalescence on him. That finished him off in the end, but there's a big stun coming in from Fact Fiction and his Earth Shatter, but there's not enough of the team left to capitalize, and Amon grabs a couple before they get the payload going again. All right, now, do you use the sound barrier? I don't think so now. EMP used as well. Agility's already down. They are going to sound barrier anyway. They're just trying to delay as long as possible. But I think eventually they're going to need to give up point B.
Jinmu staying alive for yet another rocket barrage. Valiant, they did their darndest to get Custa into position.
Well, I mean, he's got that EMP basically, so probably not. There's an Anubis enemy. Amon walks in. 2 kills, and Elsa managed to find Kareev with the self-destruct as well.
The issue is you don't have bubbles. Here he is, you can see on the left side.
Everybody jumps onto the point right now, but the shatter, the huge shatter. Fact Fiction did not have his shield up in time. Oh my. Chengdu Hunters cruising into a pretty decent time bank here on Dambani. I think they had 146 at the end of all that. Some crucial mistakes at the end by the Valiant. Let's take a look at that last play that gave Chengdu the point take at the end.
I mean, this is just random, right? Because KSF walks, he's invisible, and he gets, you can see Fact Fiction in the back right there. So really what Amon's looking at is a chance to stun space. And he just happens to get the Sombra as well, mid-animation.
Oh, nearly has that shatter now. KSF getting a bit low. Kareev kills Amon at 93%. Yang Xiaolong's got the grab though, but I don't know if you use it here. You've lost so many people already. Yveltal down as well. They're going for it though. All right, gonna be the grab from KSF and the ult from Kareev as well. Team's just trying to find the win, and meanwhile, nobody from Valiant was on the point, so that did give Ryan time to come back.
And that's disastrous because the spawn is so close for the defenders on this map, but they're gonna be 6 strong again.
Yep, that's right. Engaging with the shadow. Oh no, Kareev caught the sound barrier, was not enough at that range to save him from the self-destruct. And now the sound barrier from the Hunters, they might actually be able to defend here. I think they will. Valiant, they didn't have anyone on the point after they won that fight.
That's using those ultimates. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's right. Self-destruct comes in. They catch Amon with it. Whoa, okay. Now it's problems for the Hunters here. Only 1 tick remaining for Valiant to get the payload moving. And things starting to look pretty good. A couple kills for space. He's going to get the uppercut onto Jinmu to finish it off. And now they got that last tick. The payload probably should have already been moving, but they'll take it now. Now Fact Fiction, 1 swing away. About from the shatter, but it's too late. 4 people shattered by Amon instead. Yveltal, the one who goes down. Space, though, delivering his team, but Kareev caught by Elsa's self-destruct. And the Hunters starting to turn it around. Maybe KSF can keep the Valiant in the game here.
Yeah, he can. It's a 4 versus 3. The Valiant having that player advantage means we will see the Chengdu Hunters go ahead and back off.
For both of these Reinhardts now. Valiant, there we go. There's a shatter onto two members. Yang Xiaolong though, they get the sound barrier to keep them up. And will the grab come in? It will come in from the Hunters here. Kareem already down, and that means there's nothing to keep the Hunters from decimating the Valiant. Kareem nearly had that Transcendence, but died before he got it. Do have that extra armor too from the rally. Agilities has to back away, but they finally grind down Amon, and that's another nice shatter coming in from Backfiction. After Amon was down, there was no defense, and that's going to be point B for LA.
Another 8 stuns for shatter elimination. Go take a look at Backfiction once again.
Check it out. Amon down and
instantly responds to the death animation of Amon. That's everything awry here for the Valiant.
Oh, that's hope. Translocate in. There's the EMP. 4 members hit. And Backfiction down. Valiant, though, responding with some kills of their own, but it looks like Yang Xiaolong is going to get his grab eaten by Space. They're trying to seal the deal right now. Grab on the side keeps Kyo out of there. And he's transcending no one as a Valiant finish point C. A little bit less time in the time bank, but hey, they finished.
Costa dodging out that EMP and still getting the sound barrier off. Huge for the Valiant. They've been pressuring the front line a lot, the Valiant.
Yep, yes, Duck. And covering Velto down, KSF with a big kill, but now Backfiction in trouble. Amon though the one to fall. Backfiction finally dies, but look at this. KSF with all the damage he built up by camping on the high ground, and it looks like they might be able to take A. Remember, the respawns are close, but that was pretty definitive by the Valiant.
Yeah, this time they're just sticking on to the point right there. They will take A and get this payload moving.
That is huge. Valiant not doing bad at all here. Backfiction finally falls though, but the spawns are really close. They can keep this fight going for quite a while.
Yeah, they can. It's a 4 versus 3 for the Valiant, so that means Chengdu needs to leave. Like you say, with those spawns close, important that they keep that in mind.
The sound barrier there for the Hunters though. Backfiction reverse charging back onto Jinmu. Jinmu down. And Backfiction kept alive by the Transcendence. Now Amon in a lot of trouble. He has to back away. They're going to use the Transcendence on that side. Yang Xiaolong Space eats the grab. Everything going Valiant's way right now. Space out of the mech. That could be a problem here. Backfiction does get the shield up in front of Elsa. Elsa does not get back into the Diva suit. Barely getting killed off, and that's point B taken by the Valiant.
That's right, all 6 members on the payload right now. They've got 4 to finish this map.
It's a crazy push.
It's a great push by the Valiant.
Now they gotta stop Yang Xiaolong from getting in position to grab. Space has gotta be ready to eat this one. It's crucial. That's it, the grab comes in anyway. You gotta stay on the payload. There's only Kareem on there right now, and the kill's coming in for the Hunters. This is gonna be where it ends. So they get caught in the grab. Kareem's, it's like, I can do it. I'm sorry. You can't. But that was a great push by LA Valiant regardless. Now it's going to be a 6v5 for Valiant. Agilities, he swaps over the Doomfist. He needs to get back there fast.
You have to. But the EMP is safe. Crucially, though, the EMP is
safe.
No!
Oh, man. Mashing that translocate button, man. He's got to get out of there. Backfiction a little bit low here. All right, KSF, waiting for it. Elsa gets uppercutted right out of his mech, it looks like. And there's the EMP, hits 5 members of the Hunters. Kyo, nice prediction with the Transcendence, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Agilities goes in with the right click, can't prevent the remake for Elsa though. Can't get any kills out of this one either. Kareem with the nano boost once again onto Backfiction, gets the shield up in time, and now swinging to Jinmu, but nobody can get to the point. And that is a 3-0 for the LA Valiant.
A narrow win there, but they prove it in the time bank, running it all the way to point C. Look at that, Backfiction back in the Overwatch League, back with his first win.
Yep, it's gotta feel good. Custa's like, yeah, it's pretty sick. All right, time to break it down. Gary brings in the sound barrier, self-destruct, not catching anybody in favor of the Valiant. KSF hacked, nearly gets taken out. Backfiction left alone, couldn't get any shields from that Zarya when the Zarya was hacked, and Hunter's on track for a very quick point A in the end.
Yep, just gonna slide that payload right to the end of A before we head into the distillery phase.
Pushing ahead. There's a grab, responding with another grab from Late Young. Now the sound barrier comes in. Ooh, nice kill on the Late Young with Space and self-destruct. Backfiction able to, I believe he canceled Jichiren's, or somebody canceled Jichiren's Earth Shatter there. KSF has to back away, he nearly died there. Now they're getting aggressive. That's gonna be Late Young getting shattered there. Backfiction knocked down as well as the charges run into each other. And there's the EMP, Backfiction down. So the Hunters with a chance here. They just never pulled the trigger. They just couldn't find a way to push in.
They couldn't get the follow-up on the Graviton Surge. They didn't have enough people far enough forward. So now Chengdu had a chance to build up another EMP, and that is what seals the deal on this fight.
The chase down onto Custa. Is he actually going to make it out? Oh, it's going to be tough. No, he doesn't. Lei Young steals the kill from Yang Xiaolong. I don't know what the story is with this one. EMP comes in onto 4 members of the Valiant, and Hunters are going to keep pushing forward. All right, back away. Rally's coming in now. Ren is stunned for a second, and that's going to lead into a shatter from Fact-Fiction. Oh, now he's going to take Yang Xiaolong for a ride right off the map. But why not? Gary on his own, just trying to sneaky push the cart even farther. Not going to get it to the end, but it gets a couple extra meters.
You admire plays like that, though,
Absolutely.
because they knew they had lost, but they still use grab to pull people off the cart, and Gary has the wherewithal to get it just a little bit further. You never know when that's going to win you a map.
Nice move, Gary. Fiction. Oh, KSF just kills off Yang Xiaolong before he gets the EMP, and now the shatter comes in. Lei Young and Ren knocked down, but there's the stun. Keep that Fiction from getting that charge. They're going to have to use the grab, but that is okay because they will win the fight and take point A. Maybe Valiant can hang in this. Ren comes through, misses the charge that time around. And he's gonna go down. Karib capitalizing on these things. And what, the EMP for Yang Xiaolong when nobody else is around? You gotta swap off the Sombra now. Player composition a little bit more experience, but you can see it is rough. Here we go, Fact-Fiction comes through with the charge on the Jinbu. That's how you use a grab and a charge.
Yeah, they know they don't have support ults. Yeah, they don't have a diva. Just throw it at them. There are real downsides to running the Sombra. If it's just a disengage through the choke, you can't use sound barrier there.
Not really, there we go. Oh, the Rhine turned his back, but look at that, the shatter does work anyway. Ren taken out by the Fire Strike. Space a little bit low. He might have gotten back right there. No, not quite. Now the EMP from Yang Xiaolong comes in, but Gary's down. Fact-Fiction as well. Ooh, the self-destruct catches Kyo, and Valiant still brawling their way to a team fight win, and that is it. The Valiant, as soon as they eliminate Ren here, are going to complete the 4-0. That is it. The LA Valiant, for the first time in 2019, get the 4-0.
Strong statement match from the Valiant. They bounced back after a tough loss this week, but they looked so much cleaner in their second outing.
That's right. And that smile, of course, says it all. As he is also our Omen by HP player of the match. Fact-Fiction. Pulling double duty. Gets the interview, gets the MVP. Gets 2 kills and 1 charge. It's a good day for Fact-Fiction.
He had great shatters. I think a part of this, too, is the team from the Chengdu Hunters still needing to learn how to play around their new tank. Ren is difficult to make those swaps at this point in the season, but Fact-Fiction now debuting last year on the Houston Outlaws, spending a little bit of time this year in Contenders, but making it back as the new starting main tank on this Valiant roster.
Hey, where's his Fire Strike kills? Where's the most important Reinhardt stat?
The most important stat.
The most important Reinhardt stat, omitted, sadly.